The FatRank podcast. Today I'm joined with Kasra Dash and we're going to go through of why we set up the FatRank podcast. Obviously, me and Kasra has been doing quite a lot of videos for a couple of years now on YouTube, and we're going to go and dig deep into why podcasting has become an important part of digital marketing process for us moving forward into 2026. So, Kasra, why do you think podcasting has become so important for different brands of what we're working with, and specifically why we've set up the FatRank podcast?
I think with podcasts and longer form stuff, like longer conversations like what we're having today, it cuts through a lot of the AI slop. So there's a lot of AI blog articles that you don't know where they've sourced the content, where they've actually got the sources from, or the facts. I'll air quote that, facts from. Whereas if you're on a podcast like this, or if you're talking to somebody that is an expert in their field, you know that they're actually talking from their actual brain and not just using ChatGPT, for example.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's one of the main reasons why I looked to kind of set up the FatRank podcast, was because of the AI noise. And I feel like this breaks through. It's genuine. We're not AI avatars. Look, I'm doing all this. So where people can be doing, I have got an AI avatar for videos for specific topics, but I think people do like to have the personal touch. I can get different kind of guests on there as well. It's from an SEO standpoint, it's more referring domains, it's more holistic marketing. So if someone wanted to listen to specific podcasts on a specific topic and they're driving the car, well, what better way than putting the podcast on and having it through the radio? They can't really, if they're driving the car, have a video on because they're going to end up crashing. Well, Kasra does sometimes, but but on a serious note, with regards to audio, some people want to consume audio nowadays. So if that's what they want to do, well, then we can do that now. So we can do video, we can do image, we can do podcasting, which is audio, and we can do text format. So we're trying holistically to cater for everyone and deliver that message with the FatRank podcast. But also, Kasra, then what about trying to get like the right guests on? So for me, the most important thing that we both spoke about is, on the FatRank podcast, it's about getting the best people. There's no point in me going speaking to Corey about backlinks. I want him talking about semantic triples. I want him talking about semantic SEO. I want him digging deep into the Google patterns. But that I might get Carl Hudson on to do with links, but I'd never speak to Carl Hudson to do with scaling PPC or social media and stuff like that. So what about getting the right guests on? How important do you think that is for the FatRank podcast?
I think it's super important. I think it's important for any podcast as well. Getting the right guests, getting the right people talking about what they actually know is, I would probably say, is probably the biggest thing for me when it comes to podcasts and getting views and getting traction. Like, for example, we were talking before, there's a lot of people that have tried to pitch and come onto your podcast and you've obviously turned them down. But you also don't want people on your podcast that are spreading misinformation. They might not have tested something correctly, or they might have heard it, a rumor or an SEO rumor or a business rumor secondhand. And I think that's really important, especially if you're trying to grow a big following as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think for me, the guests are probably the most important part. So if I'm talking about a specific topic, I want to be using my head and going, I think they're the best people to talk about this. These are better than me to talk about GMB optimization. These are better than me to speak about semantic content. These are better than me to speak about age domains, because they're doing it day in, day out. These are the best people about Google penalty recoveries. These are the best people to deal with selling multiple businesses for 30 million plus. So like, you're getting the right person put in place for a specific topic, or where someone might want to know that information. And for me, the FatRank podcast is going to try to make certain they've got the right guests on. If anyone's watching this and they want to kind of subscribe to the FatRank podcast, I'd love you to leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what guests you feel that we should have on, or what topics you think we should cover. We're happy to go and cover any topic and get any guest on if we feel the good value and that they have tests. They're not sharing misinformation. So leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what guests or what topics you want us to cover on the FatRank podcast.